Have you ever stopped to think about the simple words we use every single day? It turns out some of the most common ones are hiding some incredible secrets, and today we're going to dig in and uncover them.
I mean, really, how much can be packed into just one simple word? Well, today we are putting a very common, very simple-looking word under the microscope to find out.
And that word is able. A-B-L-E. Seems pretty straightforward, right? But trust me, there's a lot more going on here. So let's peel back the layers and see what's really inside this fundamental piece of our language.
Okay, so to really understand a word, we have to start with the absolute basics. Let's get up close and personal with its core identity.
First up, just the sound of it. It's pronounced able. And what's kind of cool is that it sounds exactly like the name Abel. Like Cain and Abel, a perfect homophone.
So what does it mean? Well, at its very core, it's all about possibility, about capability. If you're able to do something, it just means you can do it. It's that simple. Saying I won't be able to make it is just another way of saying I can't make it.
But there's another layer here. Able can also be about skill. For instance, if you call someone an able teacher, you're not just saying they can teach. You're saying they're actually good at it. It implies some real talent.
But the word doesn't just have different meanings. It actually changes its shape to express different ideas, almost like a living thing. So let's take a look at its grammatical anatomy.
So as an adjective, able is really flexible. It has degrees. You've got the standard form, able. But if you want to compare two people, one might be abler than the other, and the most skillful person in the whole group, well, they're the ablest. Able isn't some lone wolf. It's more like the head of a whole family of words. It's connected to this entire network of other words that all share its DNA, and that expands its meaning all across the language.
Just think about its synonyms. Words like bright, or capable, or even available. They all circle that same core idea of potential and readiness. But each one has its own little twist, its own shade of meaning.
And this is where you really see its power as a building block. From able, we get the noun ability. We get its total opposite, unable, and we get these amazing verbs. Enable, which is to make something possible, and disable, to take that possibility away. Just think about that. One little root, so many huge concepts. Okay, so we've looked at its grammar, we've met its family, but this is where our humble little word gets its VIP pass. It turns out able is on some of the most exclusive and important word lists in the entire English language.
First up, it's on the academic vocabulary list. Now, what that means is it's a key word for anyone studying in a university or, dealing with formal, serious writing. So it's simple, but it's also seriously important.
And it's not just for academics. It's also a total superstar in everyday life. It's one of the 1,000 most frequently used headwords. That just tells you how much heavy lifting this one word does for us every single day.
And here we go. This is the big one, the most exclusive club of all. Able is on the Basic English 850 list, and this, right here, is the real story hiding inside this simple word.
So what on earth does being on that list actually mean? What is this power of Basic English, and why is our word able a card-carrying member?
Just let that number sink in for a second. 850. Out of the hundreds of thousands of words in the English language, this special system was created that boils it all down to just this tiny core set.
See, this list isn't just a random collection of common words. It was designed to be a complete system. The whole idea is that with just these 850 words, you can express almost any idea, no matter how complex, clearly and simply.
And that right there, that is the big takeaway. The fact that able is one of these 850 essential words proves something really profound. The biggest, most complicated ideas are all built from the simplest parts. These core words are the very bedrock of our ability to think, to create, and to communicate.
So I guess it leaves you with a question. If a simple four-letter word like able holds this much power, what other everyday words are you using that have these incredible, hidden depths you've never even noticed? Makes you think, doesn't it?